Well, at this point, we're not aware of the evidence, okay, if any, that the governor has broken any laws. Is it unusual for a prosecutor to come forward and ask the public for evidence against not just a citizen, but a political opponent?
Well, certainly there are times when a prosecutor is aware of criminal activity that has taken place, and there will be a request for people to come forward to give information about that occurring. And prosecutors also have investigative responsibilities. I think in this case, the statement by the prosecutor that there could be criminal action certainly causes one to at least examine the potential motivation that there may be a political reason for this type of statement, that there could be criminal action. My understanding is that the governor did follow CDC guidelines. So it would seem, under the circumstances of the facts of this virus creating all kinds of problems initially that were later discovered in good faith, would make for a very difficult criminal case. And that's why conduct your investigation, but don't start talking about there could be criminal action. I think that that's where you potentially cross the line.
Okay, a little too far. Okay. Well, prosecutors, we know, are notorious for being tight-lipped about the cases they're pursuing. So what are the reasons for that? Talk to us about that. And do you think Lucido is going about this in the right way?
I think that if there is any kind of investigation, and I certainly don't know all of the facts that he has, that he shouldn't be coming out and bringing in criminal action against the governor at this juncture. Prosecutors, under our legal ethics, are called ministers of justice. And I think what that term means is that you don't have any political motivation when you're determining whether there's been criminal conduct. And I think that's where one could say, is that part of the motivation here? Maybe not. But I think that a prosecutor has to be very careful in proceeding against a governor of a state at this juncture where there is so little facts put forward to show potential criminal activity.
Well, speaking of, potential criminal activity, we've all seen Governor Snyder recently charged with willful neglect of duty for his role in the Flint water crisis. If Lucido is considering bringing charges, does that seem like the most likely one he would go for against the governor?
It certainly would be some type of neglect in office, I would assume. Again, there is no evidence that I have seen or no official complaints that we have seen. In New York, where Governor Cuomo has been shown to have reported the deaths in nursing homes inaccurately, I think there's a basis for bringing in perhaps law enforcement to investigate the underlying facts and whether there was a breach of his responsibility. I haven't seen any of those facts being disclosed here, other than some people were unhappy with the fact that people were dying in nursing homes. Clearly that took place, but to infer criminal conduct as a result of that, I think is a fairly large leap of faith to take in making this kind of announcement.
Yeah, and obviously facts are waiting to be received and garnered and gathered. So Professor Dubin, we thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay.